Space just kept on rising over the last months. The last months was also positive with about 10%. It seems like the bottom, the temporary bottom, was exactly in the bear market sell-off in May. I believe there is 30 and 60 market cycles that will drag the overall market down. Okay, why there's no news? Welcome to Virgin Galactic Fridays, your obviously most anticipated space show, and I was a little bit all around the world, so obviously I couldn't make that regular content, but I am a couple of days in Germany, and after this great intro that you saw as usual, and unfortunately not with my usual spacesuit but something more suitable for you to present. The three topics that we will talk about today, which is basically space update on the stock. Then we will look into updates, general updates about the company, what is next to come, and third, we will look into the stock chart. And before we diving in, and after you smash and like this video, I would like to show you something what a very other interesting crypto company is doing. Yesterday, as you know, we spoke about the GSX as well, for those people who are not yet familiar with the company. But today we are diving into the brand new breaking news. Okay, so let's go. And for that, we are looking into the article from the 2nd of June by GSX. And guys, all the links to all of those projects that they are on is in the links into the description. So make sure to check those out. Okay, but guys, as you see, there is a lot of things needed for GSX to become a $1 cryptocurrency, okay? And they have a huge plan, and I have so much trust in them because they are doing a lot over the last couple of years. And specifically the last 2 years was for everybody a little bit challenging, right? So we had COVID and all of the stuff. So to claim, gold mines is not an easy business, and they are just getting those claims and moving on in different countries and parts of the world, which is absolutely astonishing. So let's dive into two new claims that they have, which are the following. Okay, so one is situated close to the town of Makaha, and the second one is situated approximately only 100 miles of the Harar capital city of Zimbabwe, which is great because think about it, if you want to be close to those bigger cities, you have all of this infrastructure which make it more profitable for those gold mines to be operating. Okay, this is great news. Okay, even in those difficult times, they're just on keeping on delivering on the master plan that they have already promised to all of us as investors, right? So let's have a look. Here you can see the two areas and the overall map of Zimbabwe, and then basically it says we have discovered a significant gold reef on the surface of the claim near Makaha, which will allow us to use open cast mining for a far greater volume of materials to be extracted per hour than possible through traditional shaft mining. Most gold mines in southern Africa are located deep below the surface, as deep as 3 kilometers under the surface. This is absolutely incredible, and require shafts to mine and extract materials. Shaft mining adds much more cost and hazard than open cast mining. We have commenced operations and have opened the reef for the explanation, which is great, right? I mean, I love the dedication that they have to the project and all of this news coming up. There's much more news coming on next Tuesday, so check it out. There's the link below how you can get your hands on GSX on the most important exchange. So what are you waiting for? So it's Thursday evening, just before the CPI report tomorrow. okay, and why it's important for the markets and so on. I'm obviously telling all of the daily market updates in my members only club, which is x10daytrading.com, which you can find the link below. And we made over 150% per month in average over the last 3 months, and it's just getting even better because we are using now an algorithm as well. So check it out if you want. But let's dive into today's day of space. It doesn't look so great, right? 10%, but that's normal if the overall market sells off, okay? So S&P 500, for example, is down over 2%, and we are just selling off into, like, everything is down, right? We are just, everybody is doing like risk off. Okay, CPI numbers, the inflation numbers could be worse, and then the market will see a huge sell-off. Otherwise, we see a huge bear market rally. And why this is important, what then to buy to make like 50, 20, 30% profit. This is again in my group. I would love so many people here, all the space guys, to join, because it's raising overpriced, and at some point it will be maybe not affordable for you. So you can get in under $1,000 right now in June, and we will be much higher over the next couple of months and years, okay? So, and now let's have a look into space. I mean, space just kept on rising over the last months, and even if you look into the 3 months since the low at the 11th May, we gained about 25%. The last month was also positive with about 10%, almost 11. It seems like the bottom, the temporary bottom, was exactly in the bear market sell-off in May, okay? It seems so. However, I believe there is 30 and 60 market cycles that will drag the overall market down, not only space, and that's why I think there's maybe a chance in September, not for sure, nobody knows for sure, but maybe a chance to go even lower for the overall market, and then including space as well. And then I think there, since then, we will have all the test flights, all the news, and so on and so forth, and then we will go to the moon. Obviously not all-time highs. This is, totally different market environment, but we definitely can make a 3, 4, maybe even 5x, depending on the market situation and so on. So let's dive in why no news are actually good news for space. Okay, why there's no news, okay? Well, first of all, they have no much news, okay? They having issues with staffing, as many other companies in the US. They're working on the enhancement period. They are on track, basically from their first statement. Originally, they said they will do it in the first quarter. Then they revised it in the first quarter report on the Q4, I think, that they will do the enhancement period already finished in Q4. But then, all of this market, working labor market problems came up, and therefore they say, okay, you know what, guys, we need to be honest with you, which I like. Let's make it the start of the operation 1 quarter later, okay? But this is what they are doing. Like they're working so hard in New Mexico for being launched, and then we are having a really nice operation running, even when it's not small, but it's running. It will keep the stock increase, because think about it, now it's like a dead, like we hear nothing, see nothing, no revenue, and so on and so forth, right? So this is obviously not so profitable for a stock, okay, for a company in general. So I think like once this will be overcome, this big barrier that every space bear using, like oh, they don't fly, or they will never be ready, and there were delays and so on. I heard this before, and they still flew, okay? So I would say lean back, let us space bulls buy just cheaper and cheaper every month, and at some point, our average will be so low that we will be sitting there with our 500% and say, thank you very much. And then maybe this will be the end of the chapter of space. But I'm thinking this could be years, okay, that this happens. So let's see what we will do, and then let's dive into the stock chart if we see any movements that are important for you to know. Let's have a look into the stock chart here. What you can see, which is the most important one, is that we are still below all the 50 moving average and 200 moving average, okay? Just in the middle of the Bollinger Band. If we shall succeed And really the CPI numbers tomorrow are great, which, maybe you already know. We can see really a jump over the 50 moving average here, and maybe touch and fill a gap here that I talked about before. So like 850 would be maybe a nice goal. And when you then think that what I did to start to put all of my long-term money into this company, you see that from 537 to 8 something was already a great choice to do, right? Even though there's so much negativity about the company and so much no news, basically so much silence. And then really the next big thing is, I think there's a trading range over here somewhere between 6.8 and 11. So I think we could see something here maybe before we maybe attack the $13 or $14 mark. But I think for that there would need to be a lot of news. So I think that's the main thing to say here about the chart. And just for completion, you will see now the X10 day trading trader. So I would really appreciate if you are joining. If you have any questions to that, make sure to send me a message, a direct message on Instagram, and I will reply to you by voice. So we make sure that you are fully equipped and have the best weekend that you ever had. Hi, I'm Danny. I'm also known as Wolf of Dubai, and I'm the most watched stock investing YouTuber in the whole Middle East. And I'm also a Guinness World Record holder, but this is not the topic today. The day trading strategy, which I made 466% in 2 months, is the topic.
No financial advice.
And if you can operate a phone, then this is for you. You don't need any technical knowledge. You don't need any knowledge at all. You just need to copy and paste my trades, which take you 2 minutes every other day.
Danny, let me take it from here.
Okay, let's go.
X10 day trading. X10 day trading is the easiest winning strategy for everyone. 15 short online course videos to learn this strategy in 1 day from anywhere in the world. Access to Discord chat group with all other members with 100% transparency. Our jewel is the Discord alert chat group for all trades to just copy and paste. Start with as low as $1,000 in the beginning. X10 day trading is influenced by macroeconomic expert opinions with more than 30 years experience, 100 years of stock market statistics, and the best technical traders worldwide. Plus, a few other factors that is our secret sauce. Step-by-step process for people who never bought a stock or trade before. Worldwide available for people with no time. Day-to-day job or daily commitments with few minutes time effort only. All previous trades that achieved a 466% profit in 2 months are documented with screenshots in the Discord chat group. Most probably the fastest way to financial freedom. X10daytrading.com